In this video, I'm going to be attempting to beat Tears of the Kingdom with Sky Islands only. That means I can only use weapons, armor, food, and other materials from the sky to progress through the game and beat the challenge. So here are the rules. 1. I can't use anything from the ground or depths. Everything has to be from the sky. 2. Mandatory armor sets are allowed to be used for their main purposes. 3. I have to fight and defeat a Flux Construct 3 in the sky somewhere. And 4. Progress through all the main temples and beat the final boss. Once we grab the Decayed Master Sword, we cut down a few vines, grab some pants, and then walk into the world of Hyrule. Once we jump off of a very high cliff, we land in some water, and then we get the Puripad and make our way to the Temple of Time. But for some reason we can't get in, and we have to get one more heart in order to get it. So after boom, 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 and boom, now we can get the heart and then make our way out of here. Yay, we're finally on the ground! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, it's already starting. Once we get our hands on a horse, we can talk to Pyrrha, and then she tells us to go to Hyrule Castle. But all that's boring and I don't really care, so let's just go on with what we were planning on doing. Flip it, Joshua! And now after officially 2 hours, we can finally get our paraglider, which is super important in this run since we're in the sky the whole time. After landing next to another Skyview tower, we make our way to where we can get our first official armor piece. And that's from jumping off of a sky island. For Christ's sake, a sky island! What is wrong with these people? Do they want me to die or something? Apparently they do, so I'll just follow their lead. After just barely missing it, I have to use a bomb shield jump, and then I finally land inside of the hoop. After further investigation, we have to talk to a Stewart construct. I know I said Stewart. And then we have to go and do it again, but under 25 seconds. Actually, it's just 35 seconds, but I'm too good at the game, so I get the glide shirt, and after I do another one, I get the glide tights. Oh, whoop-de freaking doopsie, I do it again and get the glide mask. Now with the full armor set, we have the max sky mobility that we can get, and now we head over to Rito Village. After the village chief Teba has a little argument with his son, he asked us, the babysitter, to go and retrieve him for him. So that's exactly what we do, but he got his bow stolen by a monster, and in order to get it back, he gives us his power. And now we just Assassin's Creed this motherfucker. Yay, Tulin, you got your bow back! Time to beat the ever-living shit out of some monsters and traverse our way up the mountain. Okay, now we see the Wind Temple, but before that, we have to go and grab a shrine, which will give us a teleport in case we have to come back later. Myth busted, you cannot eat Tulin, but after a few more jumps up, then we can finally make it up to the Wind Temple. Yes, everybody, get excited. It's the first temple out of 5. And then we go and activate the gears. But sadly, just sadly, you can only activate one. So we have to go through some lasers like it's a Mission Impossible movie. And then we can get our wind turbine. Flip a switch, get another turbine. Move some gears, get another turbine. Jump into the pit of demise. Get another turbine. And then another turbine. Now, we can finally fight the boss. Colgera, also known as the Flying Space Worm. Now I have gotten a lot of comments about this, and apparently I was fighting the boss all wrong, so this is for you guys. Also, this is for you. Alright, fine. I'll do it the way it's intended, I won't use any arrows. There you go. We got it into second phase. With all of this wind, it's surely so much harder to fight. Okay, we just go ahead and kill it. Okay, alright, it's shooting its missiles at us. Okay, we go and kill it again. Here it is. We beat the boss. That's right. 1 temple done, 4 more to go, then the final boss. Let's freaking do it. Why, hello there, Mr. Bird. After fixing some family problems, Tulin gives us the Sage of Wind's power, and we go right on our merry way to the next temple. Only after stopping by and saying hi to our favorite fairy, Terra, though. You know what? Let's just go get another fairy since we're already on a roll. There we go. Another fairy. Alright, everybody. To Death Mountain we go. Oh my god, we're gonna crash! Oh, nope, I just freaking tricked you. That's right. I am very sorry for all of my past crimes. Please forgive me. Once we activate the shrine, then we go into Goron City. This is where we meet up with all of the druggies that keep on selling diamonds and sapphires and rocks to us, but that's not really what I'm interested in, so we just go ahead and talk to the person in charge. You know, Bo. Well, right now, I don't really know what to do because I'm at a roadblock. 1, I can't buy any Flamebreaker armor, and 2, I can't make any fireproof elixirs with the fireproof lizards on the ground. So I don't know what to do, and I'm about to get to a heated spot where everything burns, including me. So I decided that I'm not fully prepared to do the fire temple, but if I go to the water temple, then I can use Sidon's ability to help me through the fire temple. It's about time I introduce you guys to the best sage ever, Sidon. Yes, the big lovable fish man. This is him. Yes. Right now he's a little busy saving the entire domain from all of this nasty sludge, so he asked us to go talk to Lady Yona, which is his soon-to-be wife. But in order to actually activate the quest, I need to uncover this statue. But I don't have any splash fruits, so I don't even know what to do. This is what my chat, I stream every weekday by the way, tells me that I can just use a hydrant to get rid of all the sludge on the statues. So once I found a capsule dispenser that gives out hydrants, I immediately went there, used some zonite charges, and then got myself some hydrants. Unfortunately, I forgot to get the shrines teleport, and I had to walk all the way back. Once we made it back though, we tested it out, and it worked perfectly. Boy, that statue looks so shiny! Now we can continue on with the quest by giving Yona an ancient arowana, and this makes it so we can have the Zora armor. And this is allowed because it is a mandatory item to progress the water temple. She tells us to go tell Sidon this, but all that happens is he tells us to go find someone else. Man's got me running in circles! We talked to that guy, talked to Sidon, talked to the king. Okay, so now we have to go to something called Skyfish Island, and from there we have to do this kind of ritual thing? I don't know if it's a ritual, but something like that. We can officially almost make it up to the water temple after a few more puzzles. But before that, we have to fight a sludge like, and this thing does so much damage. Luckily, Sidon gives us his power so we can make it vulnerable and take it down. Now it's officially time to go into the Zorania waterways. Hold on, never mind. Apparently I need a rock to break this, so I have to go up into the Sky Island and get myself a rock. A rock! There we go, we finally broke it. And now we can just zoom through all of the rest and go up into the sky. Okay, so we actually haven't made it there yet. We just got like a good 20 more minutes until we make it there. If I'm smart. Clearly not. But after a little bit of a trek, we eventually did make it to the water temple. Now this has to be one of my favorite temples, except for a singular part in it. And that's getting this damn ball inside of this damn hole and keeping it there. And I didn't know, and it was very upsetting and it hurt my feelings. But we eventually did figure out all of the puzzles, and we made it to the boss fight. Now I know every single one of you that have fought in this boss before know how fun it is to chase it around trying to hit it when you can't hit it, and it's so very fun. Yes, I was joking. But just with a few more swings, we get it into second phase, which is slightly even more annoying. If you know how to fight it correctly. Which I don't. But at one moment, I got my sights on him, and then I hit him, and he goes down, and I hit him a few more times, and we take him out. Out! Give me my heart container. After a series of skipped cutscenes, we return to Zora's domain, and Sidon becomes the crowned king, and then he rewards us with the Sage of Water's power. Alright everybody, we're zooming, we're going fast, we're already onto the next temple. Almost onto the next temple. We have to fight a little boss before we get there. Now, normally the first two heads are easy to beat, but it's always the last one that I have a little bit of bad luck with. Like, I always miss the first shot and then ram into it and have to go find another whole flying wing. But we defeat it pretty easily this time. No mess ups. Now, while falling down the volcano, I kind of forgot that, volcanoes are a little bit hot, so I had to reload and go get Sidon's ability before I even jumped down into the volcano. This is just going to be a lot of repetition of getting Sidon, getting a little bit of progress done, getting him again, and then making it through. Now, having to repeatedly get Sidon is a very, very tedious task, and with me having to run around and jumping and climbing everywhere, it doesn't help. It really doesn't. But now, I've already adapted to it, and I can use Yunobo to make it through the temple, and definitely not burn along the way. Here we go everybody, we're on the third boss fight, and things are going very well. This whole challenge run has been a breeze so far, and then hopefully this one is too. Hope I'm not foreshadowing. Now something that I noticed immediately is that I'm burning. I am burning, I'm on fire. Sidon, where are you? That's basically like the quote of this entire temple. Sidon, where are you? Okay, anyways. Once we shoot off its second leg, then it drops down and we can go jump on it and hit it. But of course, I need Sidon's help. And I noticed something actually. I don't do that much damage. Now this is the third temple, and that means the bosses have been getting harder. Which I mean like, hey, I get it, alright? But I got a challenge run to do. Also, a little something to note is that if you shoot the legs too early after it falls down and gets them back, then they won't damage them and then you'll just be waiting there like a sitting duck. So, highly recommend waiting at least a second, unlike me. Once in second phase though, this little crab jumps up on the roof and nothing really changes. It's actually a little bit easier this time. If you shoot Yunobo to where one of the legs are, it only takes one hit and then it falls down, which is easier than the last one since it took 2 hits last time. And it still takes the same damage, so it's really just an easier fight. So yeah, there we go. That is the third boss down. Now here's something to note. I can't actually grab this heart container since it's under the ground in the depths, so sad for me. Okay. The fourth boss is coming up, and I think it's about time we get a certain weapon, actually a certain sword. Now I'm really excited to do this because it will make the game so much easier for me. You know, even easier than the depths playthrough, where I had a bunch of Lionel sabers and a bunch of crazy damage output. Yeah, it's gonna be even better than that. That's right everybody, we're getting the Master Sword. It's time, we're doing it, we are going in. We're gonna tear down this Queen Gibdo. I am so ready. Zelda, I get it. I know you don't want me to rip a sword out of your head, but I have to. I need to. I'm sorry. You know, it might hurt, but I don't really care. I need it. Take it out. Where the hell did Zelda send me? It's finally happening. The moment you guys have been waiting for. I get the Master Sword. Yes. Round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's happening. This run is going to be so much easier now. So much easier. That makes me happy. Okay, alright, now it's the time. I have to go fight the Queen Gibdo. I'll fight it. Okay, here it is, Queen Gibdo. You know, I skipped the whole story because I don't care. It didn't really matter anyways. But, you know, you might be expecting me to post it like a, oh my god, a montage of how many times I died. Yeah, no, I actually did pretty good. I think I beat it second try? Yeah, second try. Ha, totally second try. But yeah, this one is a lot better because in my last video, a bunch of you told me that I should destroy the hives and it makes the boss fight so much better, so much easier. And oh my god, were you guys right. But yeah, anyways, I take out the first phase and then we go into second phase. After I shoot it in the skull. Yeah. Going into the second phase, I had a plan. I had a flame emitter on a stick and that would make them all immobilized. So I can just shoot down the hives, get some permanent sunlight and permanent safety. Like I have my own safety net right now. And once I got a little bit of it, I decided that, you know, I should just get rid of the rest of them just to be safe. Now that I can focus on Queen Gibdo, I immediately get off 2 shots and then just smack the friendship out of it. With the Queen Gibdo at such low health, I am starting to panic. I am getting scared. So, I decide to take the easy way out. Yes, it's fine, I don't care. As long as I beat the challenge, it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, besides that, 4th temple done. Let's go, we're on a roll. And we got the Master Sword. Well, I think we all know what's coming up next. The Phantom Ganon fight. Before that though, I actually go back to the Great Sky Island because I need myself some armor upgrades. I am doing horrible on that. Like, I have done nothing. So, I decided to actually throw some bombs at some keys in order to get the armor materials. And yeah, I'll just let you see how that went. Not very well, as you can tell. But it's fine. All you have to do is try again, right? No, I guess not. After a single swing of a flame emitter, then we get a decent amount of eyeballs and, most importantly, some wings. That would probably burn up in the process. First things first though, we actually have to talk to Pyrrha, and then it'll activate the quest. Only after a very intimidating blood moon. Once actually making it up to Hyrule Castle, oh, who could have guessed it? Zelda isn't actually Zelda. She's a bunch of Ganon's monster forces. What the hell? She makes me upset. Watch this. I'm going to use a very, very cool power. It's called the power of editing. When I say some special words, then it'll cut to whole different parts. Shwoom, shwam, pop, bang, flabooble. Okay, I think that's it. Nope, it wasn't it. Well, I mean, now it is it. So, boom, there we go. Good job, everybody. Alright, Phantom Ganon, when I tell you that I've fully prepared to fight you, I mean it. I have the Master Sword. What can you do against my Master Sword? Let me answer that for you. Nothing. Look at how I can just swing and he dies instantly. And then I do it again. Again? What? This is so easy. Put me in that second phase. And being the awesome gamer that I am, the second phase is basically just like the first one. I can't be stopped. Look at this flurry rush. Oh my god. I'm at a quarter of a heart. If I get touched by a little bit of gloom, I'm dead, but I'm not dead. I'm alive. Okay, so things are starting to look a little bad. One, I have a quarter of a heart. Two, one of my shields just broke, and my last shield is damaged, and it'll keep taking damage if I ever take it out. So, I just decided to go all in and swing. There's one health left, and I get him. I get him good. Now my friends, let me introduce you to the single best cutscene. And yes, that's right, we have beaten Phantom Ganon, and now it's time to go get the 5th sage, so I hope everybody is ready for that. Now I kind of have a special thing going on, where I completely skip all of this side quest, where I have to go find some armor or something, so I don't really care. I don't really care for the quest, so I just hope for the best. Pray that I just get onto the Sky Island and I'm lucky. And the first time I did that, I got there immediately, first try, but this time it takes me just a few more tries, and then I can eventually go to Dragon Head Island. And after a few tries, we did make it, and we got Mineru's head. So now all we have to do is bring it down from the sky, all the way to the depths, walk a long time with it, and then we can actually start building the robot. But yeah, anyways, after that quick little trip, we put Mineru's head on the little layout thing, and then we have to go grab the 2 arms and 2 legs, which won't take too long for you. For me it did, but it won't take too long for you. After finishing the construction project, we take Mineru over to where her secret stone is. Now there is a certain thing that's about to happen that you should pay very close attention to. It is very important to the lore of this channel. Now, there is someone named Gary. Yes, I'm sure some of you already know from the streams, but our friend Gary here, he's being controlled by Ganondorf. So we are going to save him. That's right, we are going to save Gary. Now in order to save Gary, we have to push him into the electric fence in the background, so then he can take damage from that because I don't do anything to him. But before you send him flying back, you have to use fire or any status effect against him so then he can get shocked and then you can just smack the heck out of him. Nothing too bad really happens in the second phase. All that happens is that Gary gets more arms so then he can start flying around and try to shoot me, but I don't let that happen. I'm sorry, Gary. It just has to happen. I'm sorry. And after a long, sad fight, Gary gets taken down. We set him free, everybody. Be happy. Now, I would get the heart container, but you know, I got a challenge run to do. I can't really do that since it's in the depths. So, let's just grab the secret stone and get out of here. Okay, so now that we have all 5 of the temples and all 5 of the sages, now we have one other goal to check off before we go and fight the Demon King. And that is defeat a Construct 3 in the sky. Now, me personally, I don't know where every single Construct 3 is. So I just go searching around for them, and I find like 2 1s, and then eventually I do find the 3. Now I like the 3 better than fighting the 1, because with the 1 it's easy to grab the main control unit, but this one is just hard because it always blocks you, and there are these stupid springs that keep getting in my way whenever I try to get it, or whenever I try to like run away. It's just chaos, and I love it. Like right here, I almost got it, but then it just goes away. And oh no, it switches again. Yeah, lucky me, lucky me. But trust me, as soon as I whip out the Master Sword, oh, he takes so much damage. Now it's already like 1/3, almost half health. Now something I didn't notice before this fight is that you can actually use rewind on the blocks that it sends out. Like I didn't know before, and I thought I couldn't reach it at all. But so I just shoot it in the head, hit it a few times, and it's dead. And that is the final challenge, except for the main boss. Hope you guys are ready. I definitely am. Let's get into this. Let's start the final boss fight. Once we have beneath Hyrule Castle, we can finally face off against the Demon King's army. Now this has a few waves, but luckily, since I have all the other sages, it's really easy to just run around and I can just pick up arrows. So it's a good arrow farm. Anyways, after we fight off the bokoblins in the boss bokoblin, we have the Lizalfos next, and with these they're a little bit more tricky, but you see me dodge now here. I don't need to worry about a thing. I'm fine. Oh shoot, here come the gibdos. In the desert temple, that was a little bit scary, but luckily there's a bigger open area here, so I can just run away from them and use Riju immediately. Now with the moblins, these I'm totally fine with. Like, see this? Flurry Rush. Immediately. Oh, there goes my weapon. Anyways, yeah, these are fine. I don't need to worry about them. So, let's get on to the final boss fight. Let's do it! Alright everybody, I hope you're here for the long run. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. It's not over yet, I still gotta fight the boss. But let's see it. Oh, damn it, I already missed the Flurry Rush. Okay, there we go, now we got it. And look at this damage! Oh my gosh, I am amazing! Or, my sword is amazing. Okay, alright. Dodge? Yes. Okay, I do good. I'm a good player. And yeah, almost there. I mean, one more Flurry Rush. Alright, let's go! We're on the second phase! Let's do this! Now, even though the boss got 100 times cooler and there are more of them, you don't really have to worry. Like, I'm chilling. I immediately get the flurry off. But that health bar though, that's a little scary, because this makes it a long, tedious fight. We're almost there. Let's beat him up with the Sunflower Claymore. Oh, never mind. Thank you everybody so much for watching this. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, it's free and all that crap. But besides that, have a great rest of your day, and see you later. Come join my streams please. Goodbye.